Yo, YouTube, what's happening? Is me. I'm back again with another video. Let me get this. Hold on. Pause. I'm gonna have to get this right because y'all looking at me down and this ain't the best. Okay, hold on just a second. All right, now, okay, that's better. What's happening, YouTube? It's me, Michael. I'm back again. I've got another topic to talk to you guys about today, specifically related to type 1 diabetes, of course. Now, today, boys and girls, what we're going to be talking about is common misconceptions about type 1 diabetes. That's right, there's so many. I don't know where to start with this. This was not a suggested video, but if you guys have any suggestions as far as what you want me to talk about, please leave a comment down below. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And before I actually even begin to go into this, I do want to give a very special shout out to my man Sanu. I love you, kid. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making videos. He does YouTube videos also, you guys. He does Fortnite and all types of stuff. So you guys go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel down below too. And this is us when we went to Cedar Point. Me and the homie right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He rode every ride, y'all. Every single ride. And at the time he was 10 or 11? 10? Like, I didn't ride every ride at Cedar Point when I was 10 and 11. I don't know about y'all, but I know I didn't. So, anyway, today we're going to talk about type 1 diabetes. And I love to start with, I went on to jdrf.com, which is a website for type 1 diabetics, and they have some common misconceptions that I like to talk about. So we're going to start there. So the first common misconception about type 1 diabetes is you get type 1 diabetes because you're overweight. No. First of all, type 1 diabetes is what you call an autoimmune disease. And what that means is that your body basically destroys certain cells that allow it to function properly. In my case, my diabetes destroyed my insulin cells or my beta blockers, or you know what, I'm not even going to try to explain that because I'm not a scientist. But basically, type 1 diabetes is not caused by weight. The description on the website here says that type 1 diabetes is actually caused by the body's immune system. Okay, here we go. The body's immune system attacking and destroying the cells in the pancreas that create the insulin. So anybody can get type 1 diabetes. Doesn't matter if you're tall, skinny, black, white, Indian, Asian, old, young. I got it when I was 7. So there's that. The next common misconception here, number 2, is that you can't eat sugars or sweets or anything sugary when you have type 1 diabetes. There's another bad misconception, y'all. When I was first diagnosed, the doctor's first words to me were specifically, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he basically said that you can eat whatever you want as long as you take insulin for it. So with that, we do have to take insulin for anything that we eat. Not anything, but most things that we eat. You know what I mean? We do have to take some medicine for it so that our pancreas, so that we're acting as our pancreas, and that way our blood sugar doesn't spike and we don't have any complications due to that. So diabetics, type 1 diabetics can eat whatever they want to. They just have to take insulin for it. And if it's too low, we actually get to eat more sugar because we're trying to raise our blood sugar. So there's that common myth. Number 3, all diabetes is the same. This is my favorite one because I get this all the time. I'll be walking down the street, you know what I mean? Or I'll pull up my insulin, which looks like an inhaler, and they'll go, "What is that?" And the people, "Is that a vape?" I go, "No, it's not a vape. I have diabetes." And they go, "Oh, word, my grandma had that." And I'll be like, "Bro, it's not the same thing. I'm sorry. I don't have the same diabetes that your grandma, your uncle, your cousin. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry." Again, there's 2 different types of diabetes. and there's actually more than that, but there's 2 types, and because you have type 1, which is what I have, where it used to be called juvenile diabetes. Type 2 is the diabetes that you do get from overeating or different things like that. So the most common types of diabetes are type 1 and type 2, and oftentimes people get them confused. But sometimes if a woman is pregnant, she can get diabetes or a pre-diabetes. So there's different types of diabetes, but the most common ones are type 1 and type 2. And I have type 1. So those are, some commonly misconstrued questions about type 1 diabetes. It's nerve-wracking, and I'm glad that I'm here to educate people on what it is and the differences and stuff. So now you guys know. Now you know. If you have some common misconceptions about type 1 diabetes and what happens to your body and why people get it, there is no cure for type 1 diabetes, which is why we are advocating for a cure and really pushing. If I don't have insulin, I can potentially die. There have been many times where, due to diabetes, I've ended up in the hospital. Which I will talk to you guys about in later videos. I have tons of stories about that, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so those are just some common misconceptions about type 1 diabetes. Like I said, if you guys have any extra questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as possible. In the meantime, I just wanted to make this a short and sweet video, give you guys an update, and stay tuned weekly because I'm dropping videos every week, trying to educate and make it fun at the same time, and really just give you guys some insight into my life as being a type 1 diabetic, which I've been for the past 20 years. So with that said, thank you for watching, and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave a like, leave a comment, go follow my man Sanu, please. Great little boy, and I'll see you guys next video.